Hey everyone, this is Jackie Christensen. I'm here to talk to you today about the A.G.E pill. The A.G.E pill by Sizzle is an NAD booster. In other words, it boosts the amount of NAD that your cells produce. Now, NAD is a naturally occurring enzyme or coenzyme in our bodies responsible for all types of things regarding health and youth. Now, as you can imagine, as we get older, the NAD production declines rapidly. In fact, by the time we're 60 years old, we hardly have any left. So it's really important to start taking the A.G.E pill if you have not already. And anyone can start taking this, any adult can start taking this at about age 20 to 25. That's when levels start to decline. That's really when we start aging, is early 20s. So let's go ahead and get right into it. And I want to share with you some A.G.E pill testimonials. The first one is from Melanie Ward, neuropathy. She spoke to someone who suffers from neuropathy, and she could see clearly that he was in pain. It's hard for him to walk, and after she spoke with him, he decided to buy the A.G.E pill product. Check it out, 3 days of use, and the pain in his feet is gone. That's incredible. He said he's still feeling numbness, but he doesn't have pain anymore. Neuropathy, guys, 3 days. Now, a lot of people have neuropathy, also have type 2 diabetes, and the A.G.E pill has been shown to improve diabetes symptoms as well, and probably the condition, right? Next, we have ML, and she is from Italy, and she has Hashimoto's. Hashimoto's is a thyroid autoimmune disease, and she first posted in one of the groups asking for help, really, and information for people to help her and just give her some insight. Now, her TSH, which is a reading of thyroid function, was 1.0. And after a period of time, I don't know exactly how long, but I think it was just a couple short months, on the A.G.E pill, her TSH is now 0.01. So incredible results there. The doctor cut her T4 dose in half. That's fantastic. And then took her off T3 completely. Next, we have Elizabeth Cook. I haven't heard this one before, but this is great. Her feet shrunk, and her chronic back pain is gone. So today she found out that her feet shrunk. She was getting ready for church and put on her shoes and noticed that she's back down to a size 9. So this is just, she says, another thing to add on to the amazing things that have improved with the A.G.E pill. She also had back pain from the time she fell from a horse 9 years ago, and last month it's been completely gone. Fantastic. That's after 9 months. So many other things, but that is just the most recent share from Elizabeth. All right, next we have Maureen. Maureen's in Canada. She's 80 years old. This is the most incredible testimony I've read recently. She started taking the A.G.E pill about 3 weeks before this testimonial. After just 2 days, she noticed an amazing difference. She had energy like she hadn't had before, and a wonderful feeling of well-being. And she said she had lost a lot of her vocabulary 23 years ago. Not sure how that happened, but after being on the A.G.E pill for 4 weeks, she realized she wasn't searching for words anymore. She could express herself very clearly. So great right there, right? But it goes on. She has more energy than she's ever known. She's walking about 5 miles a day. 80 years old, you guys. She said she could walk less, but you know, she's doing so well. The breathing is deep and effortless. Her wrinkles have almost gone away. Her entire body is firming up. She dropped 5 pounds, she said, without even trying, but she doesn't look drawn or skinny. And she said she wasn't even trying to lose the weight. This is just another plus. She said her skin is softer and clear with a healthy glow, no more sagging skin under her jawline. And her eyes used to look tired, but not anymore. She said she used to have terrible pain in her wrists and thumbs, and she couldn't even grip anything. Now the x-rays showed the advanced deterioration of osteoporosis, but about a month ago she noticed all the pain was gone and had a very strong grip. So when I'm 80, I'm going to be like Maureen. She said the age spots on the back of her hand are gone, and she said she's going to return to her doctor after she'd been on the A.G.E pill for 22 days, just 3 weeks, and he was astonished with the results. She's going to go back in 6 months, and he's going to do the test again And yes, it's going to be very, very exciting. So how about that? You can have full health and youth and vitality and energy and everything else at age 80 on the age pill. Okay, Vicki Spicer, Resilient Skin. Only 7 months on the Sizzle products, and she's continually amazed to see and feel such results. She says her only regret is not taking the before pictures. 6 weeks after starting the age pill, the crepey skin on her arm was nearly gone. She says she thought she'd need men's socks garters to hold up the severely sun-damaged and dry skin on her legs. All right, so she said cross-hatched eyelids nearly gone. Every day she tries to squeeze up her skin to emulate how it was. She just can't do it. It's nearly gone. Pretty incredible. A friend says, you don't have wrinkles around your eyes. My twinkling Irish eyes are smiling. I bet she is smiling. So she's also taking other Sizzle products, and this is the best thing she has ever found. She's wearing sleeveless and shorts this summer. It's about time. And she's 62 and getting younger every day. Next we have Keith Wilkins. Picture on the left I just had to share. This is Keith at age 40, and then on the right at age 68 on the age pill. I believe he's been on almost a full year, and he is looking great. Now, you can only see head and shoulders here, but his midsection, he's lost quite a bit of weight. He looks very fit for almost, well, he's getting close to 70 years old. Full of youth and vitality. His hair is darker. His hair is thicker. He's got a great complexion, and he is doing great on the age pill. Next we have Jane Fothergill from Australia. She keeps saying wow with this pill. Day 18, everything's awesome. Getting the rubbish out. Talk about energy. Talk about mental clarity and eyes of an eagle. Talk about feeling like a teen, excited about each day. Does she sound excited or what? Talk about sleep so well. Talk about losing weight. She's now unbelievably down to pre-childbirth weight, which is amazing. Without trying, right? Her body has reshaped. She has a sexy waist. She hasn't seen this for over 25 years. She has a muscle tone. She says if she was brave enough, she'd post a picture in a bikini, and I'm sure she'd look fantastic. I'm so proud of her. This is from Katie Larkin. She posted after 28 days on the age pill. She noticed a change in color in her eyes. So top photo, no age pill. Bottom photo, after age pill, after 28 days. And more blue, less outer circle. I definitely see the blue, the brighter blue in the bottom photo, and just a little sparkle too. This is one that's incredible. It's from Melody Richards. It's her dad. He has dementia and he's recuperating from a heart attack. He's 90 years old. She began giving him the age pill on a Thursday evening. She mixed it in one age pill with the Sizzling protein shake. And they split it. So he really just had about a half of one pill. Now, the normal dose is 3 in the morning, 3 in the evening on an empty stomach. That's 6 pills a day on an empty stomach. He had half of a pill with food, and it still worked. She says the next night they shared a second Sizzling, but there was 2. So this means if he drank half, he had the equivalent of 1. Again, the normal dosage is 6 per day. The conversation that night that he had seemed to be clearer, and he looked stronger. Saturday night, she noticed his hands didn't seem to shake as much as mealtime. He also solved a long puzzle on the Wheel of Fortune before Melody did. That's great. That night before leaving, they shared 3 pills in the Sizzling, which means her dad had 1.5 pills. At church this morning, my brother, who didn't know I'd given the age pill, said the nurses told him his conversation seems to make more sense. And when they tried to stand him up, he seemed stronger. So she told her brother about the age pill when they went in that night. He was standing in the hallway. He saw me come in the door and call to me. He seemed more alert and stronger. That night they shared 4 pills in the Sizzling, so that means he got 2. Again, normal dose is 3, 2 times a day without food. The nurses told her that her dad had rolled past the nurse's station and had seen a note that their supervisor had left them to read. He had signed his name on the bottom. This is just 4 days and not even a full dose. Incredible. He only gets evenings, which I go to visit. That's remarkable. Remarkable. All right, next, this picture really needs no words. This is Jill McNally, and she looks incredibly good. On the right, she looks like a younger version of herself, at least 20 years younger, maybe 30. She looks fantastic. So before picture on the left, after picture on the right. She just looks vibrant. She's got a sparkle in her eye. Of course, the lighting's different and she's wearing makeup, but you can see the difference in her cheeks, in her eyes. There's no lines around her mouth. You can see it, the difference in her neck, around her chin, her cheeks. Just incredible. She looks so, so beautiful. Next, we have Ann Preston talking about energy and skin tone. So her energy level was the first thing that improved, and her skin tone started to even out. The age spots on the back of her hand had become quite noticeable. Now they're almost gone. She's in Mexico and was concerned they would get worse being in the sun, and she's only been on age pills for 2 months before arriving. And yet her hands are soft, skin soft, tanning evenly. Also, sometimes she forgets she doesn't have her glasses on. Sounds like her eyesight is improving also. Next we have Susie Beveridge. She says, wow, her mother's silver hair is going dark again. She's forming better sentences and cohesive thought processes after a stroke that left her with aphasia and apraxia. She's come back out of a high care facility into a low care apartment. So her life has changed after a brainstem injury and 6 bulged discs. As she feels strong, she can pick up her paintbrushes again, and she says her life force is returned in leaps and bounds. And that's just the 2 of them. Next we have Mary in Pennsylvania talking about her 14-year-old cousin whose glaucoma improved. She said the age pill has completely changed her cousin's 14-year-old son who has glaucoma since he was 9. He was at a stage of surgery where surgery was the only option. His eye pressure was so intense. And 3 days after taking the age pill, his eyes got very red. They persevered, and then a week later, his eyes became whiter, and they have been ever since. Monthly doctor visits have shown that his eyesight is getting better, and his pressure readings are going down. Something that doctors said would never happen is happening in front of their very eyes. They are ecstatic. Isn't this incredible? Glaucoma improvement. All right, let's go to the next one. Eyeball ulcers. Sandy Biltoft. She used to get ulcers on her eyeballs. She's been getting them for 30 years. This does not sound fun at all. Sounds very painful. No specialist could help her. And, well, thanks to Tom Maurer, the creator of the age pill, she's been on since August, and she hasn't had any ulcers on her eyes. They were very painful. She wouldn't be able to stand. She couldn't stand sunlight when she got them. Felt like standing in your eye. Wow. Now they feel amazing. Fantastic. This is a great one. 93-year-old Alzheimer's and macular degeneration. So another one about eyes. A friend's 93-year-old mother has macular degeneration and Alzheimer's. After 2 or 3 days, the mother, who couldn't even see the television previously, laughed at a visual comedy on TV. So she was able to watch the TV and make it out. Remember, she has Alzheimer's and catch the humor in it. A couple of days later, commented on how handsome the weatherman was. I love the little emojis she put too. Isn't that great? All right, how about dry eyes from Rita Shank? She had a chronic problem with dry eyes for over a year. She started the age pill, and within 2 weeks, her eyes improved by 80%. She says she can't go without it. They're still kind of dry in the morning, but they settle down soon as she takes the age pill. Wow, it's the only thing that's worked. I can still have a life. Yay. Wow, I'll say yay. That's fantastic, Rita. Leanne Ree Powell. This is something she's had relief from arthralgia, pain, sounds like arthritis and fibromyalgia combo, I'm not sure. Pain in the shoulder that she got from foolishly taking Crestor, a statin drug. Terrible side effects from that drug. But now resolving after 6 weeks on the age pill, she went to her granddaughter's school for Grandparents' Day last week and was asked if she was her granddaughter's auntie. That's wonderful. All right, we're almost done here. Cerebral palsy from Rita Kim. She suffered from cerebral palsy from birth. In the past few years, she's been reading that adult stem cells have reversed cerebral palsy. Wow. I checked into the process. It was over my budget. My friend told me about the age pill. She calls the pill her miracle of God's healing power. It's supposed to regenerate adult stem cells. For the first time in my life, my mouth is dry. I can feel when it's wet. For the first time in my life, I'm walking straighter. For the first time in my life, I am reaching for things with my left hand. To God be the glory. My husband noticed I am talking and walking better. My sister said this, your hands look more flexible. What have you been doing? Congratulations, Rita. That must be incredible. So glad you're doing better on the Age pill. And then Teresa Hickerson, she says she seriously cannot stop smiling. It seems like she's looking through different eyes, or there's just an overall sense of joy. She's still working on sleep. She's always woken up around 3 a.m., but she'd stay awake for a couple hours. Now she can go to sleep quicker, and it's very sound sleep. She wakes up ready to face the day. She's already lost 6 pounds in the last 2 weeks. Eating mostly meats, fruits, veggies, absolutely 100%. Do not crave anything. Wow, that's incredible. I used to crave sweets, not anymore. I cannot wait for my doctor's appointment in 2 months, as I feel certain we will be dumping this blood pressure medicine. So there's 20 recent testimonials, guys. Those are new. Those are different than the other testimonials. This Age pill can do wonders. It has the ability to do wonders in your body. Remember, it's doing 4 things. It's allowing the DNA to repair itself. Well, I should say again, the ingredients in the Age pill allow our bodies at a cellular level to make NAD+, which is a naturally occurring enzyme in our cells that declines as we get older. So we're giving the body the nutrients that it needs, the ingredients that it needs in the Age pill to create NAD+. Now, it's a cycle. It's a complicated process, but the ingredients in the Age pill allow that to happen. And then with increased NAD, could you press *6 to mute your noise in the background, please? Thank you. *6 to mute your line. So it's something that is to increase NAD+, and it allows the DNA to repair itself. It allows mitochondria to be created, increased 3 to 4 times. It gets rid of the lipofuscin and glycation. And best of all, my favorite thing about it is that it increases stem cells, new stem cells, and regenerates old stem cells. So this is just an incredible product that is able to help you in the future. There we go. Sorry about that background noise. So the Age pill is something that can possibly help you have more energy, feel better, sleep better, and maybe experience some of the things that other people have experienced. So if you have any questions, get back to the person that shared this video with you, or contact me. My information is below, and I'll answer any questions that you have. So thank you so much. This is Jackie Christensen with Sizzle signing off. Again, thanks for joining me. Bye, everyone.